Good morning, SAS Innovate 2025! All of us are here to learn about the power of SAS, what we're doing now, and where we're going next.
Please welcome back to the stage, Chief Marketing Officer, Jenn Chase.
Hello! Hello, I love that I'm at an event that has puppies and roller coasters. I don't know about you, but that works for me. But really, welcome. We're so happy that you're here with us this morning. And hello to all of you joining us online. I'm excited for you to be here today, because today we are going to dive into how AI is becoming more accessible, more actionable, and more impactful for everyone. In order to help you do what we've been talking about this week, you need outcomes that outperform. The future of AI, it's now, and it's revolutionizing the way we live and work. And you've seen examples of that this week. From Brian Harris and our partners at Georgia Pacific and Epic Games, where we're making manufacturing workers more safe. Or where Stu Bradley highlighted how AI is protecting your identity. And Alyssa Farrell, alongside our partners from Erasmus and TU Delft, sharing how AI is empowering doctors to make life-saving decisions for us. I feel like together we're solving problems that we previously thought were unsolvable. At SAS, we believe that AI should be accessible to all. And our goal is to help you leverage the power of AI so that you can make smarter decisions, get greater productivity, and drive responsible innovation. As Reggie Townsend mentioned yesterday, responsible innovation starts with responsible innovators. And that's us. And that's why we are so committed to driving innovation that is not only powerful, but is trustworthy and responsible. Because if AI is going to be for everyone, it has to be responsible and trustworthy. So today, we're going to highlight some of the meaningful ways that SAS is helping organizations truly unlock the power of AI. We'll talk about how we're investing in the future by creating a strong pipeline of AI-ready talent. We're partnering with businesses, universities, and students to prepare this next generation of data and AI users. We'll highlight some of the many ways we're putting AI into action through our SAS Hackathon. Using SAS Viya, this program is fueling creative problem solving. From groundbreaking use cases to real-world applications, we are seeing AI drive meaningful change for both business and society. We'll then explore how we're making AI more accessible through the cloud. AI should be available to all organizations of all sizes and all skill levels. And with on-demand AI, we can provide you with the flexibility, the scalability to really leverage AI whenever and wherever you need it. And then finally, we'll dive into how we're scaling AI everywhere with SAS Partners. Together, we're amplifying AI's impact and really ensuring that you can adopt AI and thrive with it. The World Economic Forum predicts that by 2030, AI will create 170 million jobs. 170 million jobs. SAS is here to help. We are committed to supporting the next generation of data and AI users every step of the way. Whether you're upskilling your current workforce, looking to hire new talent, or maybe you're studying data and analytics in school, SAS offers programs that provide AI education, training, and hands-on learning, ensuring the workforce of tomorrow is AI empowered. So, to take us deeper into this conversation, I'd like to invite our leader of global academic programs to the stage. So please join me in welcoming Liz Moran. Great.
Thanks, Jen. It's been an incredible week, filled with exploring advancements in data and AI. In breakout sessions and workshops, in the Innovation Hub, I've felt the excitement as you discuss bringing new ideas back to your organizations. We know you're excited to adopt AI, but to do so effectively and efficiently, you need the right talent. For decades, industry and academia focused on the emergence of data science as a field. Together, you collaborated to develop university programs that were needed to prepare students for a changing workforce. At the time, the pace of change felt fast. Today, our pace of change is exponentially faster. Over the next 5 years, 70% of the skills needed for most jobs will change. And the number one most in-demand skill that is defining the future of work is AI literacy. As a global leader in data and AI, SAS has a responsibility to help prepare learners for a rapidly changing world. And we take that responsibility seriously. Today, I want to share 3 ways that SAS is helping learners and organizations develop data and AI skills. From providing programs for independent learners in the open learning landscape, to building custom training programs for our customers and partners, to partnering with colleges and universities to develop pipelines of talent for your organizations and beyond. We're doing all we can to ensure that AI truly is for everyone. Let's start with independent learners. Through open platforms like Coursera, SAS is helping independent learners upskill and reskill to keep pace with the ever-changing technology landscape. There have already been over 400,000 enrollments in our current courses, and this year we'll launch specializations in AI literacy, cloud analytics, and machine learning engineering. We're also supporting government efforts like the European Union's AI literacy program. Last month, our course on responsible innovation and trustworthy AI was selected as one of only 28 pathways in their repository of AI literacy practices. Additionally, when the Commonwealth's AI Consortium came to SAS to explore training and resources for their 33 small states, SAS committed to providing free access to software, digital training, and post-secondary curriculum consultations. We've already launched the Independent Learner Pathways and started faculty training at the University of the West Indies, the largest academic institution in the Caribbean. These global skills programs are an important investment in the future, but SAS is also committed to helping customers and partners address your immediate talent challenges. As technology leaders and practitioners, you're focused on finding the right tools to meet your business needs. And it may feel overwhelming to think about the investment of time needed to source and develop talent. The good news is you don't have to do it alone. We know every organization is in a different place when it comes to your technology and talent development work, and we're ready to meet you where you are. But to give you an idea of what's possible, let's talk about Truist. Earlier this week, you heard from Tatiana Zambrano at Truist about how they are leveraging SAS to fight fraud. But to be successful in this work, Truist needs skilled fraud fighters. So working with SAS customer success and education teams, Truist is taking a holistic approach to talent development. First, they are preparing their current employees by collaborating with SAS Education on the delivery of learning needs assessments for each team that is moving to VIA. These assessments help Truist leadership and SAS identify the specific training needed for each group, then develop custom learning pathways for those employees. Once learners have started their training, both live and digital, they can schedule mentoring sessions with our training consultants. This scaffolded learning support ensures that all team members are staying engaged and progressing toward their goals. The next thing Truist is prioritizing is early career talent identification. Working with their Senior Vice President of Enterprise Technology Talent Pipelines, SAS Global Academic Programs evaluated Truist's hiring needs and identified a couple of opportunities for talent connections. First, Truist was invited to serve as a judge in the Curiosity Cup, SAS's global student competition, giving them the chance to assess what kind of SAS-skilled students exist at various universities. Next, they joined an employer panel at a SAS graduate student event called Accelerate to Industry, giving them the chance to build brand awareness among students with advanced degrees who are seeking careers in technology. Building upon these experiences, we're now planning to identify targeted university partnerships to ensure long-term pipelines of talent for Truist. But for early career talent connections like these to happen, we must have college and university partners who are preparing graduates with in-demand skills. SAS has over 460 formalized university partners around the world, adding more than 60 new programs annually over the last 4 years. The faculty leading these programs are committed to student success, eager to bring real-world challenges into their classrooms. Their students are bright and capable, regularly impressing industry with their work. So to ensure that these students are learning to solve problems using advanced technology, SAS is increasing our investment in learning software. In addition to our VIA for Learners platform, SAS has just launched VIA Workbench for Learners. This flexible development environment allows students to code in Python, R, or SAS, and easily collaborate with their peers using seamless integration with GitHub. Educators can easily teach multiple languages in a single environment and show students how to quickly compare the strengths of each language and their outputs side by side. By hosting our learning platforms in the SAS cloud and keeping them updated with the newest releases, we're making it easy for faculty to bring advanced technology into their classrooms and prepare learners for success in a multi-tool world. In fact, our technology is already very widely utilized in classrooms, during competitions, and in support of industry collaborations. One example is a team of undergraduate engineering and computer science students at Purdue University. Through Purdue's vertically integrated project program and under the leadership of Professor Shiva Sitharaman, these students used SAS VIA for Learners to improve decision-making in the electric vehicle industry. They brought their research idea to the Curiosity Cup, then decided to expand their applied learning experience by participating in and winning the student track of the SAS Hackathon. Congratulations, Team Orsol of Purdue. I hope you can tell that SAS is committed to supporting the development of early career talent. But it's not enough to just know that the graduates are out there. We need to help you connect with the graduates of these programs. So I'm excited to share that we've launched an online dynamic database of our global university partners, where you can search by region or institution. Once you've identified institutions of interest, you can then use the SAS Certification and Skills Directory to identify individuals who have completed these programs and earned our credentials. These databases are a great way to begin your search for SAS talent, but some organizations are taking their efforts to the next level and hosting talent connection events and collaborating with university teams on projects. One very successful event was hosted by SAS and Novo Nordisk in Denmark in 2023. This event brought together leadership from Novo Nordisk and 94 students who had completed SAS training. During the event, Novo Nordisk showcased how they leverage SAS to advance their organization and shared what makes them a great place to work. They then conducted on-site interviews that led to hiring for full-time positions. The event was so successful, it was repeated in 2024, this time with more than 140 students in attendance and over 120 more on the waiting list. We hope to replicate this success around the world, and we're increasing our support for you by offering new, free customer intern training programs globally. As we look to the future, SAS remains committed to empowering learners and organizations thrive in an AI-driven world. By investing in education and developing strong partnerships, we can build a workforce that is ready to tackle the challenges of tomorrow. To continue our discussion on making sure that AI is for everyone, I would like to welcome back to the stage Jenn Chase.
Excellent. Thank you, Liz. Thank you. You know, whether you're an experienced professional or just getting started in your AI journey, we're breaking down barriers to adoption and empowering the workforce of today and tomorrow. Now, I know for me, one of the best ways to learn is hands-on. And I also know that I'm not alone in this. And that's one of the reasons why SAS has an annual SAS Hackathon. It's a place where you can bring your curiosity and then put AI into action. This program brings together brilliant minds from really all over the world to tackle real-world challenges using AI technologies, including SAS Viya. Now, I know you've seen some of our SAS Hackathon crew rocking their orange jackets or their hoodies all throughout this week. So, to dive deeper into this incredible program, please join me in welcoming Einar, Halvorsen, and Marinela Profi to the stage.
Hello, everyone. Good morning.
Good morning. Over the last 4 years, we have seen the growth of the SAS Hackathon from a local event in the Nordics to a global flagship event. We have witnessed amazing innovation and intense passion among the hackathon teams, and we have seen the technology developed in the hackathon implemented in real-world settings. Some of you might be asking, what is a SAS Hackathon?
And that is a great question. So let me just start by saying how the SAS Hackathon is so much more than just a competition. It's an all-digital, and it lasts for 1 month event where thousands, and you're getting it right, thousands of people from worldwide come together to compete and to build real-world use cases using AI. And they get access to the latest and greatest technology from SAS, like SAS Viya, our data and AI platform, SAS Viya Workbench, SAS Viya Copilot, SAS Data Maker for synthetic data generation, model cards for model governance. And what is even more special is that all the teams and each team get access to a dedicated mentor that follows them along through the entire journey of their hackathon. And speaking about journey, Einar, we are not alone in this journey. Behind the huge success of the SAS Hackathon, there is also the support of our amazing partners and sponsors. So please join me in an applause in thanking Intel and Microsoft for being the sponsors and supporters of the SAS Hackathon again this year. So, Einar, I mentioned about this being a global competition. Can you share a little bit more about what is the global impact that the SAS Hackathon has?
Last year, we had applications from 1,700 individuals from 71 different countries. Wow. We onboarded 145 teams, represented by 200 organizations, from business, from governments, and from education. These teams brought a wide skill set: data scientists, advanced analytics, marketers, and students. And the participants had access to cutting-edge SAS technology, even sometimes before it was generally released, but in a secure and supported environment. These teams tackled real business or humanitarian challenges. And this was really driving high energy and engagement and innovation, because they are able to bring their own use case, and when handling internal use cases in this hackathon, that makes a difference. And we even see that some teams goes beyond the hackathon and take this further into their own production and into further towards the market because they own the IP.
I love that, the commercialization aspect of the hackathon and the ability of the teams to then continue after the hackathon and bringing and launching that to the market and owning the IP. I think it's so powerful. But there are also other reasons why I love the hackathon, and I think teams should join us. Well, first of all, before the hackathon starts, each team has the opportunity and gain access to a learning environment where you have resources, technical material, business materials for you to be ready and before you start the hackathon itself in using the technology that we are providing. Then you have the opportunity, obviously, to learn and to network, not just with the people from the same industry, but you also have the opportunity to see and network with people from other industries and see how they are applying artificial intelligence. And last but definitely not least, you have the opportunity to create something new, something innovative. And speaking about creation, I just wanted you to take a look at what we mean, what we say AI in action, and truly at scale with the SAS Hackathon. These are the 21 champion teams that won each category and each track last year, and today we have in person 14 of those teams here in Orlando for us. I can see some of them sitting right here, so thank you so much for joining us from all over the world and for use case for the hackathon.
A few months ago, we celebrated you. We celebrated all the champions live on LinkedIn and YouTube. A variety of judges has looked into each cases, and they looked into the creativity, the innovation, the way that they tackled the challenge that they brought in, and of course, how to use the SAS tools. We see incredible impact, incredible world impact, and fantastic to see how data and AI is used to solve such challenges. All that you are here today as champions. You are champion in an industry, champion of an technology, or another of the elements. Some of you are champions in one of the categories, some of you in more. And we actually saw a Hack Slam. Do you know what a Hack Slam is?
No, what is that?
Hack Slam is a champion in 4 categories.
Wow.
Wow, right?
That's impressive.
All the teams are nominated to be the overall winner of SAS Hackathon 24. And a final panelist of judges has looked into the cases and chosen a winner.
And that is exactly why we're here today to reveal the 2024 Grand Champion Global Winner of the SAS Hackathon. But before, let's reveal the top 3. So please bring me in the orange envelopes so that we can see together what are the top 3 global finalists of the hackathon this year. Thank you so much. Well, let's see the top 3. Raffles Vietnam from Vietnam. Team Butterflies from UK. And SAS Assistance from the United States of America. Okay, without further ado, how curious are you?
Very.
I'm dying to know. The 2024 Grand Champion Global of the SAS Hackathon is Team Butterflies! There you go. Congratulations, Team Butterflies, for their use case on assessing credit trustworthiness of online sources and news. Let's take a look at their video before, and then I want one of the winners on stage. work. So please, I know that Josh is here, one of the representatives of Team Butterflies. Josh, please join us on stage.
And let us see the jacket, please.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
You cannot be a grand champion if you don't own one of these, FYI.
You cannot be the champion without having one of these fantastic jackets. You know what this is? This is the combative jacket that everyone wants to have, isn't that right?
That is correct.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Josh. Thanks for being here. So, how do you feel? Tell us, do you have anything that you'd like to add?
So I think this is a great award that Team Butterflies have won, and it's a testament to the amount of hard work and effort we put into solving a real issue that everyone is facing at the moment. And I'd really like to thank the rest of Team Butterflies for all of the hard work and the late nights that we put into this project, as well as the directors for giving us the creative freedom and time to work on this project. And I can't forget Team SAS, as well as the Hackathon team and our mentor Xavier for giving us the support, tooling, as well as the educational resources to learn about the latest SAS technologies. So if you want to find out more about this project, come and talk to us, or just talk about data with us.
Yeah, do that. Josh, thank you so much. Congratulations again. And we are honored to having you as our grand champion for 2024. And let me just add, I love seeing Copilot and Bio Workbench as part of the tools that you use. I am particularly biased for those tools, so thank you.
Look at the photographer. Have that smile. Catch that smile from you. There we go. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you again. Thanks. Well, that is impressive work. All the use cases are amazing. And as Einar said, every team is a winner, but Team Butterflies is the grand champion. The party, though, is not over because Hackathon 2025 is just beyond the corner. We're opening registrations on June 11th. We're doing a kickoff launch party on YouTube and LinkedIn, so make sure you mark your calendars and join the kickoff party to learn everything about the SAS Hackathon 2025 that it's happening on September 15 to October 10th. And we cannot wait to see the new teams, the new use cases, and the new innovation that you are going to create. So we hope to see you there. Thank you so much for joining us today. And
welcome back, Jenn Chase on stage. Thank you very much.
Thank you again. Bye.
Excellent. Thank you, Einar and Marinela. And congratulations to Butterflies. And thank you to all of the incredible hackathon participants. Your innovation and creativity really pushes the boundaries of what is possible with AI. And I feel like the hackathon is such a testament to the power of small teams providing mighty impact. And that impact was enabled by SAS's managed cloud. By using cloud technology, we're making AI on demand so that it's scalable, flexible, and easy to use. As you'll see from our next presenter, you can rely on SAS so that you can focus on what you do best. So to continue the conversation, I'd like to welcome to the stage our Chief Information Officer, Jay Upchurch. Go get it.
Over the last 2 days, we've seen how data and AI can be force multipliers to drive innovation and business growth. And if you need more proof of that, look no further than those amazing results from our hackathon. But what happens if your data is hard to access? If your AI tools are not well integrated? If your infrastructure is not performant? Or if your employees are simply busy applying patches and upgrades? Then data and AI can actually become a burden to your business. Keeping up with everything that a cloud environment needs to operate safely, securely, and optimally is a heavy, heavy lift. And sadly, companies that choose to do that on their own often learn that the hard way. Maybe it's when a security event occurs because of your inability to keep up with patching. Maybe it's a failure of infrastructure to scale up with growth and usage, causing end user frustration. Maybe it's when you fail an audit, despite your team's best efforts to research, compile, and submit evidence to achieve your certification. Or maybe it's when simply a key employee retires, leaving you to scramble to figure out how to maintain an environment that only they understood. But what if you didn't have to worry about those things? What more could you do? Perhaps you could identify a successful therapeutic drug faster to improve someone's life, or prevent scammers from defrauding our most vulnerable populations. Or maybe you could identify at-risk students earlier to provide intervention to help them succeed. Or better predict and respond to changes in geopolitical landscape to make your businesses more resilient. If your most precious resource, your people, aren't busy patching, securing, and maintaining your data and AI environments, they can concentrate on deriving value from your data and AI investments. After all, isn't that why you made the investment in the first place? That's the value we provide with SAS Managed Cloud Services. SAS Managed Cloud Services is a white glove service for our customers who want us to manage their SaaS estates. But really, it's so much more. To us, it's more than just watching blinking lights on a server or checking monitors to decide if your systems are up or down. Every one of our customers has a team advocating, working with them every day. These people don't just know your name, they know your business problems, your concerns, your goals. They also know what's coming new from SaaS and what's next for the cloud environments that your SaaS install runs in. And they're personally invested in maintaining your SaaS environment while also helping you deliver on your new business priorities. Said differently, SAS Managed Cloud Services does the heavy lifting for you, giving you the gifts of time, the gifts of focus, and the gifts of safety. We are a true partner to our customers, and we feel that your success is our success. Well, you may be sitting there and saying, yeah, well, that sounds great, Jay, but I have restrictions, or I have a CIO, and he's never going to go for this. I'm a CIO. I'm well-trained in the power of no. But if your restrictions is hyperscalers, you should know that we empower your choice. We can host your environment in Azure, in AWS, or in Google Cloud. If your restrictions are around certifications, we've got you covered there too. Our global security baseline is NIST. In the US, we have StateRAMP and FedRAMP. In the UK, we have G-Cloud, Protected B in Canada. And we're excited to announce that later this year, we'll enter GovCloud in the US and IRAP in Australia. If your restriction is cost, SAS via Essentials is exactly what you need. And while all that's great, it really just scratches the surface of everything that we offer. But what I'm most proud of are the intangibles that we deliver, because SAS Managed Cloud Services is more than just an IT service. It's a true partnership. And what better way to show you that than to let one of our customers come out and tell us all about it themselves. It is my pleasure to ask Jonathan Schuff, Chief Information Officer at ParXL, to join me on stage. Good morning. How are you? It's great to see you. Thank you for being here.
You betcha. You betcha. Thanks for having us.
It is a pleasure for me to be on stage with Jonathan. Jonathan is an icon in the drug development industry. 25 more years of leadership at
Many for all the wrong reasons.
IQVIA, Syneos, LabCorp, now ParXL. Jonathan's been in a number of amazing companies, driving amazing innovation for many, many years. It's a personal passion for you as well. Do you mind giving us a little bit of background on you?
Certainly, Jay, thanks for asking. So first and foremost, came into the industry. Now my longest career is in this industry, really through an odd or a circuitous route. Was working at IBM, was asked to participate in a meeting because a salesperson had become ill, and they said, there's this little company, Quintilles. We're not even sure what they do, but could you just go join, take some notes, help the team put together, what they're trying to accomplish. Come full circle, about a year later, the then CIO reached out to me and said, we need some help, and would you be interested? And that was the end of that story. And what really interested me, and the reason I got into the business, was not just the offer for a new opportunity, but I realized my father, who grew up with polio as a child, actually spent 2 years in a polio recovery ward in Greensboro, North Carolina, had 38 experimental surgeries, mostly all in his lower body. His lower limbs were devastated by the polio epidemic. And so after those multiple years of investigational surgeries on his lower limbs, he emerged a person that no longer had to wear braces as a polio survivor, if you will, and never had to use crutches or a wheelchair. And for him, who as a younger child was an athlete, was on the way to, in his mind, be a very prototypical child and middling adult and an adult, that was his objective. And forever going, he would never even park in a handicapped parking space, as an example. And so to me, the work that we do in contract research, clinical development, really ties me to that background, which is really important to me.
Thank you so much for sharing that with us, Jonathan. Tell us a little bit about ParExcel for those of us in the audience that don't know enough about the firm.
You bet. Thank you. So ParExcel is a contract research organization. A more simplistic term you may hear is actually clinical development. So we work with pharmaceutical and biotechnology organizations to actually, one, prove safety and efficacy of drugs and therapeutics, first in human, but then past that, also engage in phase 2 through 4 trial activities to actually make sure that those therapeutics or drugs are going to be safe, they're going to be efficacious, they're going to treat the issue that's being targeted in a way that can be monitored and outcomed in a very predictable way. And at ParExcel, we take things slightly differently than others. One, everything we do, we underline with heart, and we take that very seriously. That charge, everyone wraps their arms around and really drives into their heart, because what we focus on as a primary objective outcome are patients and patient health and patient health care, patient delivery and healthcare delivery. And so that with heart married up to that patient-centered, organized approach, it underpins everything we do, even in a data and technology organization. So it's critically important for us. We see that as a differentiator, and we're very excited about the opportunity to continue to grow and bring products to market that will help those that some of you might care for, that will help you at some point when you may need care. And importantly, we want to make sure that they're safe and that they work.
I love the with heart theme, and thinking about that, and obviously your origin story and passion in the industry makes those two themes connect. And then it's definitely back with our core values as well at SAS. So tell us a little bit about how SAS is used at ParExcel.
That's a good question. So SAS is absolutely a centerpiece of all the work that we do within the clinical development activity. And that's no small task. So we have approximately 1,500 staff spread around the globe, mostly starts in the eastern region, moves its way through to sort of Eurasia, EMEA, India, and then into the Americas. And those folks are working on really the primary thing that we deliver for our customers, if you take out safety and quality and compliance and all that, it is 100% data. At the end of the day, we're a data company, and what we provide is better time, price, and quality for our customers. And that data finds its way into our SAS environment and is utilized to create table listings and filings. It's used to statistically analyze what are the results of activities that the clinicians are engaging with our patients, and how do those compare to others. And so there's a significant amount of high-end statistical analysis. There's a lot of AI that we're starting to drive into those analyses so that we can do better predictions and planning for where patients may be and where they may actually perform better. And so it really is a centerpiece to our environment and the work that we do, because in the end, that's what we're delivering to the regulatory body. We're delivering a data pack that says, we believe this protocol, and we believe that this therapy or this treatment is actually going to do what it's going to do, because our SAS data sets can demonstrate that in math, if you will.
I was in the Northeast with one of our friends in the industry, and he's been around at a few different spots as well, and he made a comment to me. He goes, Jay, everywhere I go, SAS is always there. You're like the operating system of our industry, and it's something that he said to me a long time ago. It sticks with me all the time. You became the CIO at Parexel in November of 2022, right?
That's right. Yep.
And discovered a SAS installation on premises that maybe had some opportunities for improvement. You made a big decision to decide to come over to SAS Managed Cloud Services to take the next step. Tell us a little bit about that decision, what you were looking for from a success criteria.
Sure. So the good news is we got our big time return on investment of our original SAS grid environment. A 15-year run, many upgrades later, but in the end, it was behind. And we saw and heard from our constituents, some that are here or have been here this week, that jobs just can't run consistently. We struggle with trying to put 500 people in the environment to do the work they need to do because of the amount of data, the capacity, the latency, the distances, all the things that went together with, and you have an aging environment. And so as we looked at our opportunities, we said we wanted to make sure that we were moving to current state, i.e. the 9.4 environment, mainly because we also have most of our customers operating in that environment. And two, we needed something with significantly greater stability. Every week there were outages, and that's not an understatement. Every week there were outages. And we also needed something with greater capacity and the ability to return results very quickly so that people can make what's the next decision type decisions. And we were able to do that by looking into the managed cloud solution. And for me, being able to do that without having to add new overhead that we didn't really have planned for was really the right decision. And it's been, we're 180 degree different from where we were. We're processing at 80 to 90% faster across every individual job, and something like 200 to 300% better in terms of overall performance in the platform.
Those are fantastic results. Very large, complex environment. You said 1,300 users globally, 270 terabytes or so of data, and you're delivering results for the company.
That's right.
As CIOs, we're always challenged with bringing technology to achieve the ambitions of our company. I'm so proud of our partnership. I'm proud that you're able to bring that to the firm.
Definitely.
And I love the theme of With Heart.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for your partnership, Jonathan, and being here with us.
Thank you for the partnership.
Thank you. Thank you. And now it's time for us to hand it back over to Jenn Chase. Thank you.
Thank you. Great job. Excellent. Thank you, Jay and Jonathan. Such a great conversation. And I hope what you saw there is there's a relationship that is just forged in trust and respect. Because solving some of today's most challenging business and societal challenges is going to take a village, or an ecosystem, if you will. So that's why SAS has nurtured an ecosystem of partners with experience across all industries and business functions and in every geography. So to explore more, I'd like to welcome to the stage John Carey, who leads our Alliances and Channels organization.
Thank you, Jen, and thank you all for being here this morning. Thank you to our customers, our partners, and specifically the customers who are being hosted by our partners. I appreciate each of you taking time out of your busy schedules to join us here in Orlando. Now, I believe I saw many of you at Universal Studios last night, throwing shapes, getting wet on the outside and on the inside, so I appreciate you actually being in this room, given some of the partying I actually saw. Now, across industries, across the world, SAS Partners, all 1,300 of them across 94 countries, are innovating with SAS data and AI platform to help you improve your productivity and solve your most pressing challenges. SAS's experience and investment in AI, combined with our partners' skills and expertise, make us together the best option to meet you where you are. We have a partner for your use case, your industry, or your specific challenge. Partners who can and do work with you to extend the capabilities inherently available in SAS and deliver real results that are about your productivity and your bottom line. Now that is AI for everyone, everywhere. Okay, so let's start. First, I want to recognize our amazing partner community and celebrate their achievements in 2024. The logos you see behind me represent the winners of our 2024 Global Partner Awards. Each of these partners are scaling and innovating with SAS's technology to help customers like you be more productive. Please join me in congratulating these winners. Okay, now we're going to journey around the globe to understand some real-world examples of that innovation and AI delivered in 2024. We worked with our strategic partner Deloitte to help a major Italian bank with nearly 4 million customers modernize their anti-money laundering systems. Together, we delivered AI-driven risk management solutions implementing both SAS and Python models for internal audits to help detect anomalies and automate compliance processes. We're also supporting AI governance to help with compliance for regulatory frameworks such as the EU AI Act. And Deloitte used their very specific process knowledge to define an AI layer based on SAS AML and SAS VIA, and that is an asset entirely unique to our partnership. So what's the result? This customer is now implementing decision automation for their small and medium-sized business customers, with plans to expand to their retail banking division. Let's check out another real-world example. Supply chain issues are pervasive. Well, SAS has a partner for that. We partner with Lloyd's List Intelligence, who have leveraged SAS event stream processing to empower over 60,000 customers with real-time insights. Lloyd's List Intelligence provides customers with their predictive fleet analytics access solution for a whole new level of reliable and accurate voyage data. The results? Organizations are saving time, they're saving money, and they're freeing up resources by leveraging the detailed information to track vessels, predict their movements, and anticipate port congestion and potential delays, literally down to the minute. Now, if you've ever ordered something online, and I'm pretty sure we all have, and waited for it to arrive, you know what a difference timely information can make. Well, so does the maritime sector. and the industries that also fund, invest, own, and insure its vessels. All right, on to one more real-world example. Research for safer and more effective drugs is fundamental to improving patient lives. Our partner, Alta Sciences, plays a vital role in advancing early-phase clinical trials and works at the forefront of early-phase drug development. By leveraging SAS, Alta Sciences has empowered thousands of healthcare organizations to interpret complex clinical trial data, providing them with the insights they need to make informed decisions not only quickly, but accurately. Now, this not only expedites drug development, but it also ensures that each clinical trial is built on a foundation of reliability and precision to deliver safer, more effective treatments faster. Now, they are now on the path to adopting VIA as their central data and AI platform in order to tackle an even greater number of complex trials. And we're not done yet. I'm going to revisit one more example with you. Now, clearly, you heard about the hackathon earlier, and you definitely saw the orange jackets. I actually hope to get one at one point. Hint, hint, Einar. Now, this year's grand champion and already the winner of our 2024 SAS Hackathon Channel Ready Award is Butterfly Data, a SAS partner from the United Kingdom. Let's give them another round of applause. Now, as you saw, Butterfly Data are using SAS VIA Workbench, and SAS VIA Copilot to develop a tool that helps analysts assess data sources for both their reliability and their credibility. The solution they developed helps verify data sources and spot unreliable information. It specifically helps users identify which information they should use to make decisions. Now, with the increasing amount of data and, more importantly, misinformation we're seeing daily, the value of a solution like this really can't be understated. And Butterfly Data are actively working with SAS so that they can bring that solution to market and solve more real-world problems. Oh, and one more thing. Nearly every example I have shared with you today was accomplished leveraging Intel chips. SAS and Intel have been collaborating now for over 25 years. Our partnership is a powerful combination of SAS's leading data and AI software with Intel architecture and hardware capabilities designed to deliver extraordinary computing power. When you work with SAS and our partner ecosystem, you get the results you need faster and with lower operating costs, making scaling with AI not just feasible, but achievable for you and your business. And this is just a snapshot of what our SAS partners can accomplish. I've shared just a few real-world examples. The SAS partner ecosystem is so much broader. They've got decades of SAS experience and proven AI capabilities, and we're walking together into the future. SAS partners have the technology, the tools, and the resources they need to operate, adapt, and excel in today's AI landscape. When we work together, we win together. SAS has a partner for you, and they can help you both implement and scale AI successfully in your organization. Check it out for yourself. Go to sas.com/partners and identify our new partner locator tool. And that's where you can find the right SAS partner to meet the unique needs of your business in this moment. One final thank you to you, the audience, seriously, for getting up this morning after last night's party. That's amazing. To everyone who have joined us here in Orlando, particularly our partner sponsors and Intel and Microsoft specifically. We're really looking forward to seeing you all on tour. And with that, I'll turn things back over to Jenn.
All right, thank you, John. And thanks to all of our partners for your continued partnership to help us scale AI and amplify SAS worldwide. It is always inspiring to see what we can accomplish together. By now, I hope you have seen some of the many ways that SAS is making AI accessible to everybody. Our mission is to provide knowledge in the moments that matter and help you make smarter, faster, more impactful decisions with AI. Because with the right technology, education, and partnerships, we can ensure that AI is used to drive innovation, to enhance productivity, and to create new opportunities for everyone, everywhere. And if we zoom out over the past 3 days, we've experienced the power of AI and seen firsthand how AI is shaping the world around us. At SAS, our vision is to be the most trustworthy data and AI partner that truly powers the world's decisions. And we want to partner with you to help you deliver outcomes that outperform, no matter where you are in your data and AI journey. Over the past few days, we've shared insights and innovations, all reinforcing how SAS is here to help. You've seen our latest technologies like agentic AI, digital twins, and quantum AI. And you've seen that those are not only groundbreaking, but already solving meaningful business and societal challenges. And through demos and real-world use cases, you've witnessed the depth and scalability and real impact of our solutions in action. And together we've learned, laughed, and made lifetime connections. As SAS approaches its 50th anniversary, we take tremendous pride in the trust that you've placed in us to really weather every economic shift and evolving technology trend. As we look to the future, you can count on SAS and our partners to be by your side for the next 50 years and beyond. And while our time here is coming to a close, SAS Innovate is just getting started. Next up, we are headed out on tour, and we're going to bring all of this energy and the latest in data and AI to cities around the globe. So if you or your colleagues are in any of these regions, please join us. We'd love to see you there. And then looking even further ahead to 2026, we'll hope you'll join us for SAS Innovate, taking place April 27th through 30th at the Gaylord Texan Resort and Convention Center. So to everybody who's joined us online, thank you for tuning in. And for those of you here in the room with us, it's been such a pleasure to share this space with you. And on behalf of the entire team at SAS, thank you for being a part of SAS Innovate 2025.